You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This
Welcome
is
to
the Brock
Monday.
and
My
Dalby
name is Brock.
Podcast.
We do got to give a huge round of applause to the Toronto Blue Jays. Clinching the AL East, getting a playoff spot. Look at the boys.
Man, we talked some smack at the beginning of the season about this. Oh, here we go. Another year. Sportsnet saying they're going to make the playoff, blah, blah, blah. And they did it. They were consistently strong.
That's being a Toronto sports fan, man. You got to be negative to get the positive.
As soon as you give up, that's when things go your way.
I love this time of the year for baseball because everyone clinching the playoffs just starts popping bottles in the dressing room there.
Dude, there was even someone on the team yesterday during the whole, we're spraying booze all over, had a cigarette hanging out of their mouth. That's not going to be any good now.
I mean, hey, if you can smoke cigars in the dressing room, why can't you smoke darts?
Why don't I light up a dart? Absolutely.
I just love how much booze just gets wasted. They're just all dumping beers and everything all over each other.
I've always imagined what it's like to be that guy who has to run down to the locker room in the 8th inning when things are really looking good and start stapling up all the plastic wrap over the locker room nothing gets ruined.
And I know a lot of people are like, I don't understand why they're celebrating like they just got to the playoffs. But if you think about it, they play 162 games?
It is a lot. I will admit, I still think it's a little silly the way baseball teams over any other sport clinch or celebrate making the playoffs as opposed to winning playoff games. But it is a grind to get where they got to. So.
Although, imagine if we had a really good ratings book here at work and we go into the back room there and all of a sudden everything's stapled up with the plastic wrap and we're just popping bottles. That'd be so sick.
That would be all you bosses out there that are like, oh, we love to have a little pizza party.
Screw a pizza party. Let's just splash champagne all over each other.
The next time your company has a big momentous occasion, whether it's a massive sale or a good quarter or whatever it is, go to the Home Depot, buy a bunch of shower curtains and staple them up around the office and let everybody pop a bottle.
And even if you don't like drinking, how nice would it be to spray that one coworker you don't like in the face just with some champagne?
Right. Oh, I'm just celebrating specifically at you.
Dump a beer down your boss's back. Yeah.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Friend of the show, Dave, asked the question, says, who has to pay for all of this? Which I've never thought about before. Is it the league or is it the teams? It is the team that does have to pay for it. I couldn't find a specific number on how much booze that the Jays bought yesterday. I did find a number, though, going back to 2022 when the Houston Astros won the World Series.
Oh, okay.
It says that they spent, when they won the World Series alone,
right,
$400K on just champagne.
Damn. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that doesn't even necessarily mean it's a lot of bottles.
250 bottles of some fancy ass champagne.
The high-end, top-shelf, best stuff.
But that's just the World Series. That's not including clinching, winning Division Series, Championship Series, and the World Series included.
It is a big booze budget if your baseball team, not unlike your softball team, is going to go all the way to the ship. You got to pay for it.
I'm just curious on how much of that booze actually gets drank versus ends up on the floor.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? So the team comes back into the locker room. As is tradition now, they've all got the big ski goggles on.
Splashing around.
You start spraying everywhere, but I have to assume there's at least a couple cases on reserve for actual enjoyment.
Another thing that it says here is that even if you are still on the road, the Jays clinched in Kansas City, right? So you still have to supply it. It's not like the home team has the booze for you or anything.
That would be so insulting to have a team beat you and you have to wheel down a cart full of booze to them. Here you go.
Yeah, we had this on deck. We knew you guys were going to do good today.
Although, does this mean that similar to how the NHL has Phil Pritchard, the keeper of the cup, whose sole job is to travel with the Stanley Cup wherever it needs to go, does each Major League Baseball team going into the playoffs have a keeper of the booze?
Well, even think about, say, the World Series when the Yankees were up 3-1, right, against the Red Sox back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
There was someone that's setting up the bottles.
Right.
At each game thinking this is going to be it.
This could be the one.
This is going to be it. We're going to clinch here. We're going to go.
Quickly putting them all back in boxes before they come in. Oh, God, don't let them see.
What do you do with all that booze when you end up losing? Do you return the bottles? Or?
I mean, well, I think, booze can hold for a while depending on how you store it. I would assume, if you bought all this booze for, a Game 7 of the World Series, you probably just put it back into storage and be like, all right, well, maybe we'll see you next September.
That's such bad luck, I feel like.
To have all that booze just on hand.
Although, then again, I mean, if you just lost the World Series or division, whatever it is.
Right.
Some booze might not be that bad.
Well, yeah, and I think, again, just keeping it in storage is probably not the worst idea. Like when the Leafs finally win the cup and they pull out all the stubby bottles they've been hanging on to for years.
The finest bottle of champagne will be popped when the Leafs finally win the Stanley Cup. From 1968?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I don't know if you've realized it or not. Today is officially the first day of fall, so it is time that we say... to summer 2025.
I mean, that's, summer's always good, but there are just some things that I'm happy to say goodbye to. Like, I've long said, I prefer the temperatures of spring and fall. So goodbye to knowing that no matter what the weather on a summer day is like, there was a 90% chance I was going to be sweaty if I went outside.
Goodbye SWASS, goodbye swoop.
Get out of here. All of it.
I mean, you know what? For my friends in the trades here, time to say goodbye to porta potties being an absolute sauna.
You can finally number 2 in comfort again.
You can finally poop on company time, all right?
Goodbye to shorts. I don't have that dog in me once we get under 10 degrees.
You say that, but there's still a bunch of short guys that are out there right now.
Specifically, this was a goodbye from me. Those people are much stronger than I am.
There's lifers out there. I would like to, as a personal one for myself, time to say goodbye to arguing with my girlfriend about the AC temperature in our house.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Now you get to start arguing about when to turn the furnace off.
Yeah.
Goodbye to those 3 half-empty bottles of sunscreen in my hallway closet that only exist because I keep forgetting them at home. You're next, multiple umbrellas.
I mean, I think one of the best ones that we can say goodbye to is goodbye to all the bugs, the wasps, the mosquitoes, all of that crap.
Oh. You know what? Another one. Goodbye to the anxiety of feeling like summer is going by too fast. You know that feeling where you're like, summer's almost done. We need to go and do all the things. It's gone. It's over now. Now we can relax.
I mean, on top of that, goodbye to all the BS plans that you said you were going to make with people.
Yeah.
It's over.
We didn't make it this year. Let's circle back next summer. We'll do it for sure.
But my favorite one is we can finally say goodbye to worrying about not being in shape for the summer. It's fat season, baby.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Good morning. The best part of fall is Halloween. It's the one day you can go out and scare the crap out of a ton of people and not get in trouble for it.
That's one way to look at it.
Nothing like scaring people.
Plus, also, it's the only time of the year where you can buy a bunch of sweets and candy and say that you're not going to eat it and then eat it and not feel bad about it,
Absolutely.
Right, mid-September, I buy a big bag of candy. Everybody looks at me like, are you okay? But October, suddenly I'm just really generous.
That's right.
You know what? Fall in general is a great food season. I mean, lots of baked goods around, right?
Absolutely. You get people jamming everything they can onto the barbecue to try and get those last cookouts before you get into the winter. You get all the pies and you get all the cobblers and crisps.
Chili season.
Leave the beans out if you're calling me over, but other than that, chili season's a good time.
Thanksgiving's here too, so it's just fat season, dude. Like we
right.
said. We've got someone else on the phone. What's your favorite part about fall?
The colors, man. I live in Falconbridge. It's going to be bright peach and all kinds of colors.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing like going for a walk, smoking a lefty, looking at the leaves.
Smoking a lefty. I'm doing it right now in my hand. You guys are awesome. I'm sitting with my buddy Mike Lewis. We listen to you guys every day. Dedicated. We're older.
I love that.
Mike Lewis is his name. Brock and Dobby Lewis. I'm sitting with my buddy right now. His name is Mike Lewis.
Well, you guys enjoy those colors, all right?
Right on. Take care. Have a great day.
Shout out to Mike Lewis. Shout out to the colors. Shout out to the leaves,
I love the colors of the leaves, except for the purple ones from my neighbor's tree that I'm going to be raking for the next month, but that's neither here nor there. I also love a good crispy leaf, a good crunchy leaf under the foot when you're walking down like a nature path or something. Oh, that feels good.
I mean, if we're talking about leafs too, hockey is back as well.
Well, is that a positive? Welcome back to stress for you.
Welcome back to determining my mood for the next 6 months, depending on how my team does.
Yeah, well, I don't even have to check the game. I just have to check the score every morning to find out which Brock I'm going to work with.
I mean, sports as a whole is back. We've got everything coming back in the next few weeks there. But, I mean, if you want to talk about more Leafs-related stuff, my favorite part about fall is watching all your buddies look like an absolute jackass doing photo shoots with their girlfriends as they throw the leaves up in the air.
Oh, leave them alone. They're having fun with the misses.
There's nothing like watching your buddy have that stupid look on his face as they're throwing leaves and she's so happy and he's miserable.
That's all that matters. That one half of the picture is happy, happy wife, happy life, brother. Go throw some leaves with the misses this weekend.
Remember, guys, you are allowed to smile in these photo shoots, even if you don't want to. Do it for her.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Crikey. It's time for Animal Impressions with Croc and Digby. Sorry, Brock and Dalby.
All right, we asked you guys if you wanted us to bring back Animal Impressions, and it was a resounding yes. So we've got $100 in Lotto Max tickets for tomorrow's jackpot on the line here.
$31 million jackpot tomorrow night, and our winner today will get $100 worth of tickets to try and claim some of that scratch.
And we found a mountain lion mating call here. So we've got 3 horny mountain lions on the phone, and whoever does the best wins that $100 in Lotto Max tickets.
Going to need an appropriate level of aggression. That's what we're hearing here today. The mountain lion, when it's ready now.
If you're not one of our mountain lions, you are a judge, so 762-555. Let us know who should win. We'll start on line 1 here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
It's Stefan.
Stefan. All right. Here's what a mountain lion mating call sounds like, brother. You think you can do that for us, Stefan?
I could give it a shot.
All right, let's hear it.
Sounds like draining swishes from the back.
All right, Stefan, we'll keep you on hold, all right, buddy?
Okay.
All right, we go to line 2 here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
It's Jeff.
Jeff. All right, here's what a mountain lion mating call sounds like. Let's hear it, Jeff.
We've had some people call in that sound just like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Stay on hold, buddy. We go to line 3. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Aiden.
All right. Here's what we need from you. You're a final contestant. Let's see what you got. All right, stay on hold here. We had 3 different versions of this morning.
It sounded like Aerosmith in that last one.
Line 1, line 2, line 3, what do you think?
I'm between line 2 and line 3. If I'm being honest, I feel like line 3 was the most... To me, it was the closest to the mountain lion call, but I also really did laugh at Jeff's impression. So.
Text line seems to agree with line 3, so we'll give it to him. Are you still there, my man?
Yes, sir.
You get yourself a ding and a round of applause. And $100 in Lotto Max tickets for tomorrow's jackpot. If you do happen to win the jackpot, you got some nickels and dimes for the fellas over here.
Yes, sir.
That's what I gotta say to that.
Hell yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast. You know those BuzzFeed quizzes that are so much fun? Yeah, that's not what this is. It's the quiz with Brock and Dalby.
All right, since it is the first day of fall, that's what today's theme is going to be. Not fall songs, but songs with fall in the title.
I've come up with 5 off the top of my head, so I feel pretty good about that, although I will admit one of them is Alicia Keys, and that might not be what you were thinking of this morning.
I didn't have that one on the list. I'll
Okay,
admit
so
that.
falling is out. I'm down to 4.
Yeah, and I'll say this. It's got fall, falling, anything like that
Yeah,
in
okay,
there.
okay.
Easy one off the start. We'll start with some CanCon here. Billy Talent.
Fallen Leaves.
Fallen Leaves is correct. 1 for 1 on the quiz here.
When I was writing these down, I was like, ooh, falling leaves. And I was like, no, that's not it.
Number 2, we'll go with Korn.
Korn is... No idea.
Nothing?
No. Falling away from me.
Still 1 for 2. Don't fall down. Don't get down on yourself here. All right, number 3. When I say Greta Van Fleet, you would say?
Why? Oh, sorry. No, you want to... try and think back. Nah, I can't.
You don't got it?
I don't listen to Greta Van Fleet unless I'm being paid.
When the Curtain Falls.
Right, I do remember.
Which you were paid to hear this song a lot.
I do remember that song being a part of the playlist, yes.
All right, 1 for
That's a
3
bummer.
here. Let's see, you're falling down even more. When I say Rancid.
Oh, bro, you know I don't have Rancid.
This song was so popular.
You go ahead and buzz me. I have no idea.
Fall back down.
A white kid who grew up in Hay River in the Northwest Territories, they might just be getting this song now.
What does the color of your skin have to do with this here? All right, next one here. When I say Velvet Revolver.
That's Fall to Pieces. That one I remember.
There we go. You're picking back up there. Now.
I need this one to go 50?
To go 50%. Okay. When I say The Odds, you would say?
Oh, no. I know I've played this song.
It was a very popular CanCon song.
Yeah.
Something you would have slid in as a music director just to hit that 35%.
Just to get to the limit, just to be legally compliant. But I can't think of it.
Just like today's quiz, it falls apart.
Falls apart. Damn. No Fell on Black Days? No Free Falling?
Oh, sorry. Fell on Black Days? Did you not hear what the quiz was about? It was about fall.
If you're going to use falling, how is fell, the past tense of fall, not part of it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you the one that makes the rules for the quiz? Or am I?
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast. K-Rock's What the Bleep with the Trues.
All right, jackpot's sitting at $3,800 this morning, and we've got Joe on the phone. How you doing this morning, buddy?
I'm doing good, you?
Doing all right, man. I don't know if you've heard, obviously, this clip a million times, probably.
Hey, this is John Angus McDonald from the Trues. The one thing I never get tired of playing is...
But we're giving everyone a little bit of a hint here. This is the new clip, Joe.
Hey, this is John Angus McDonald from the Trues. The one thing I never get tired of playing is... It's fun to be mysterious.
Has that changed your thought process? Has it helped you out a little bit?
Maybe a bit.
Okay, well, $3,800 if you win it this morning. What are you going to do with that cash?
Couple of bills and have some fun.
There you go. The fun part is key, because if you get $3,800, like, sure, be a little bit responsible, but you have to be a little irresponsible with that kind of money.
Exactly.
All right, man. Well, one more time. Here's the updated clip.
Hey, this is John Angus McDonald from the Trues. The one thing I never get tired of playing is... It's fun to be mysterious.
What do you think that answer is, Joe?
I'm going to say dead.
Playing dead.
Playing dead?
So, okay, so, obviously this is something we think of more with animals, dogs specifically playing dead. Maybe he does that for fun.
You want to lock that in, Joe?
We'll lock that in.
All right, let's see.
No, that's not it.
You can add dead to the wrong guesses, all right, Joe?
All good. It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, now we have $3,900 up for grabs coming up at 5 o'clock.
I guess it would be rather mysterious if the rest of the Trues came back to the trailer and he was playing dead in there or something.
A great way to escape playing a show in the middle of nowhere.
We will say, since we started playing the mysterious clip, the extra line, for the first time since we started this, today we have had people text in their guess being correct.
2 people have texted in the correct guess with this clip.
Hey, this is John Angus McDonald from the Trues. The one thing I never get tired of playing is... It's fun to be mysterious.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
On the show, we talk a lot about scientific studies and who's paying for them, who's asking the questions that science is looking into when there are other things clearly more important.
I don't know how many times in the run of a week we go, another study says.
Right. The Nobel Prize, right, for peace and science and all that stuff. Well, there's also the Ig Nobel Prize. It's been started up by a different organization to sort of poke fun at all of the stuff that we have been talking about. There's literally an awards ceremony out there making fun of science that nobody asked the questions to, and they actually just announced some of their winners for 2025.
Is it any of these stupid studies that we've ever talked about?
It's actually, crazy enough, it's even worse than a lot of the stuff we've talked about. For example, they gave one of the awards to a physician named William Bean, who for the last 35 years, that's 3.5 decades, grew one of his fingernails without cutting it and recorded and analyzed the rate of growth year over year.
35 years?
35 years of one fingernail, just growing it out and recording to the micromillimeter how far it grew each day, each month, each year.
What did that matter? What was that for?
I mean, I can show you the numbers if you want to go through them, but no, it doesn't really matter. There's also another one here. Danielle Dendy, Gabrielle Sengingbero, Roger Meek, and Luca Luiselli got themselves an award for finding out what lizards eat what kind of pizza. They put different kinds of lizards down in front of different pizza options and recorded which one each lizard chose over a spears at a time.
So basically, if you want to get stoned and just do something random, you can get one of these Nobel Prizes.
There's tons out there. There's one for what a nursing baby experiences when their mom eats garlic. There's another one where they determined that if you paint cows like zebras, they get bit less by mosquitoes.
What?
You take a cow and you paint it with the lines, like the stripes, like a zebra.
And they won't get bit by mosquitoes?
Well, if they'll get bit 50% less, studies showed. They even did a study on the flight pathing of bats when they're drunk. They got a bunch of bats wasted to see how they fly when they're intoxicated.
That was actually kind of cool, I'm not going to lie.
And the best is part of the Ig Nobel Prize, they have a cash prize for this, which goes to the tune of $4 trillion. But it's in one of the African countries where the dollar doesn't mean a whole lot. So it actually averages out to about 30 cents US.
Okay.
That's the prize. Congratulations. You've wasted enough money. You get nothing.
So if you've ever, maybe just collected something over time and it's just sat in your garage, you're technically a scientist.
If you've ever had a question that everybody told you was really stupid, just know you could still win technically a Nobel Prize for your work.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, we were talking about how it is the first day of fall, but also that means there are only 100 days left in 2025.
Okay, that's choosing violence this morning. That's unnecessary.
How's that New Year's resolution going, eh?
That was gone over 100 days ago. What are we talking about?
Well, check out this breakdown. So there's 100 days left in the year.
Yeah.
21 days until Thanksgiving.
Right.
39 days until Halloween.
Damn.
94 days until Christmas.
Oh, and then, 100 till you hit New Year's, and we're into 2026, which admittedly, some of us didn't think we'd ever get to.
And also for Dallas Cowboys fans, 110 days until your season's over.
Congratulations. What an exciting time to cheer on them boys.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
All right, we got word this morning that we have Judas Priest and Alice Cooper tickets to give away to go see them in Toronto next week at Budweiser stage.
Very exciting. Just to be clear, it is just the tickets to get in. If you win, you
Find your
have
own
to
way
get
there.
Yeah.
And this came in last minute, so I just thought of an idea. We got 3 criminals on the line here. Best criminal wins because we are playing. All right, so I'll give each criminal 15 seconds to talk about the illegal thing that we did.
Right.
This could be very interesting here this morning.
Confess your sins, so to speak, whether they be past or present.
Okay, if you're not one of our criminals, you can judge. 762-555. Let us know what criminal should be going to Judas Priest and Alice Cooper. We'll start on line 1 here. Criminal number 1, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey. How you doing? Good.
All right. Are you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll give you 15 seconds to explain your crime or illegal activities that you did. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Take it away.
All right, so when I was young, I broke into a house with my brother around the corner from my dad's house. We stole a bunch of stuff out of it, and then we didn't think that was enough, so we went back the next day and trashed it all with all the food that was in the fridge and all the stuff like that. And then we didn't think that was enough, so we went back the third day and then grabbed a bunch of cleaning supplies and we poured it all over the place. And then we accidentally set some boxes on fire and kind of caught half the house on fire. So it was B&E, theft under 5,000, conduct of mischief, and arson.
Holy!
It was a pretty fun time.
Really fun time, he says.
Oh my God. All right. I'm glad we're keeping everyone's names anonymous this morning.
Well done, inmate number one.
All right, criminal number one. Stay on hold for us, all right? Okay, so we've got B&E, arson.
The whole 9 yards, honestly.
Okay, 15 seconds might not be enough for this contest. Hey, good morning. We'll keep you anonymous, but you are criminal number two. How you doing?
I'm doing good, you?
Doing good. Are you ready to play?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's hear your story. 3, 2, 1, take it away.
When I was younger, my friends and I broke in Sudbury Secondary High School, took $33,000 worth of video equipment, and after that, there wasn't a high school that would take me except Llewellyn High School.
To be fair, though, back in the day, $33,000 in video equipment was just one VCR.
Okay. All right. Well, stay on hold, criminal number two. Okay, so another B&E, but stealing $33,000 from a high school.
Robbed a school, yeah.
Okay, let's go to line 3 here. Criminal number 3, how are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
No, we're doing fantastic. Feeling like a better person this morning,
Honestly,
to be honest.
Yeah, it's been
good.
You've heard everyone else play. Do you think you can one-up our other two criminals here this morning?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, so I was at a country concert. I hate country so much, and I was on a lot of illegal drugs, and I got into a fight, and about 2 seconds into a fight, I got tasered to hell, and there's a good picture to prove it and everything, and I went to jail that night. I had no shirt, no shoes, and I was hopped up till the next day, so yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Can I ask who the artist was? Who was the concert?
It was Boots and Hearts or some shit like that.
Boots and Hearts. Oh,
Yeah. Okay,
right. Okay, stay on hold.
Can I say it actually kind of takes the steam out of it that it was Boots and Hearts? Feels like kind of standard Boots and Hearts behavior.
So we've got, your basic Boots and Hearts behavior.
Yeah.
Line 2 was a guy who broke into a school, stole a bunch of video equipment. And then line 1, I think that's got to be the winner.
I mean, that's just it. Not only committing a B&E and theft and going back for arson, like multiple days of crime. That's a crime spree, brother. That's breaking the law.
Everybody says line 1. Criminal number 1, are you still there?
Yep.
We will give you a ding and a shame bell and tickets to go see Alice Cooper and Judas Priest, all right?
Sounds great.
All right. Now, you just need to do us one favor. Can you repeat after me?
What's that?
I promise to be a very good boy and not do anything illegal at this concert.
I promise to be a very good boy and not to do anything illegal at this concert.
There you go. Now you get the round of applause.
Honest to God, man might still be on probation. We don't.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.